Hey, what's up? Technologics here, and today we're looking at the iPad 2nd generation. How does it hold up in 2017? Alright, so first off, yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while, and I apologize for that. As you can tell, maybe I'm kind of sick right now, and my computer is actually in for repairs right now, so I'm using my older iMac. But all that aside, I'm going to hopefully upload some more, and let's get started. So the iPad 2 was originally released in 2011 alongside the iPhone 4S. The iPad 2 contains the A5 chip and half a gigabyte of RAM, so it's about as fast as the iPhone 4S, which is to say not very fast. Don't expect great speeds with the iPad 2. It cannot run iOS 10, but it can run iOS 9. This means that it won't be able to run some apps or have certain features that newer iPads will. So right now you'll be able to run most apps, but when it comes to a year or even 2 years, any newer apps probably aren't going to support iOS 9. For now they will, but that probably won't last long. iOS 9 performs fairly well from my experience. It's livable at least, so no huge complaints there. There is some lag, but that's to be expected. I can't complain about the design of the iPad 2. You know what? Forget it. It looks amazing. It's a great looking device, as I say about pretty much all Apple products, and I always get hate for it for some reason, but it's true. I do think that they make the best looking products, or at least used to, and 2011 they definitely still were. So it looks amazing, it's very thin, and it's very light when you hold it. It's still very modern feeling. The biggest thing about it, the biggest downfall when it comes to the design, is there is no Retina display. So it has a resolution of 1024 by 768, which isn't very good. So the screen is not going to be very crisp and clean when compared to any newer Apple device, or for that matter, any newer Android device too. If a good screen is necessary for you, then this is probably the deal breaker. If not, then you're going to be okay. The screen depends how important it is for you. It does have a rear-facing and front-facing camera, but they are both absolutely awful, and I mean garbage. Don't even use them. The rear or the main camera is only 0.7 megapixels, and while it can technically film at 720p, it doesn't look pretty at all. In contrast, the front-facing camera is only 0.3 megapixels and can also film at 720p. This is not the iPad you bring around to take pictures. They will look absolutely terrible if you do, so don't do that. There are 3 storage options with 16, 32, or 64 gigabyte iterations. Now, the iPad was discontinued by Apple in 2014, which means you won't be able to find a new one anymore, or at least it could be really tough, and if you did, it would be overpriced, so don't buy it. So buy one used or refurbished on eBay or Craigslist is probably the best thing you could do here. It is missing some key features like a new iPad, such as split view, slide over, and picture-in-picture multitasking. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about that there. It's just an older iPad, doesn't have that cool stuff. The battery isn't great, but it should get you through the day, I would say, from my experience anyway. It uses the old 30-pin charger, the ones that used to go with the iPhone 4 and stuff, so it's a little bit bigger and a little more annoying, but it works, and you probably have one lying around. I know I sure do, so that's not a big deal. When it comes to the iPad 2, you're going to have lag. It is not a fast device anymore. It is slow. It will be able to run most games and apps, but not very well for some of them. And 3D games you're probably not going to be able to run. Let me put it this way. You're going to notice a slowdown no matter what with this device, and it's sad because I really like it, but that is the truth when using it. It is definitely getting to the point where it's obsolete. And if you want something that's going to be good for a few years, this is not the iPad you should get. You should either look into a cheaper, newer Android tablet, or you should maybe look into the iPad 4 or the iPad Air when it comes to that. So is it worth it? No, there's a reason Apple moved on. You can find one right now on eBay.com for a bit over $100, and for not a whole lot more money, you can get something better and more powerful. If you're on a tight budget, the iPad could work for you, but don't expect a whole lot from it. Basic things like streaming YouTube and Netflix work alright, although are a tad slow and don't look the best due to poor resolution. And certain apps and internet browsing will also be okay, but Apple's all about the best user experience, right? And when it comes to the iPad 2nd generation, you're not going to get the best experience possible. If you're on a budget, it could work if you just want to watch stuff on it maybe, or do whatever, but when it comes to if you actually want something to be your main driver, something you use consistently, I would not buy this device. I would go for something better, spend a little bit more money, and just get something significantly more powerful. So that's my take on it. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, then I guess dislike the video, although that would be very rude. But if you did enjoy it at all, or it helped you, please like. Comment your thoughts down below if you agree with me, disagree with me, I don't really care. It's just really nice to see feedback. Hopefully I'll have some more videos out for you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.